David in the cave, when the crown is forged in the dark. David was running for his life. He had once been the hero, the giant slayer, the one the people sang about. Saul has slain his thousands, but David his tens of thousands. But that song had become a threat, and King Saul, driven by jealousy, wanted him dead. David ran from palace to wilderness, from commander to fugitive. He found shelter in the last place a king would hide, a cave. The cave of Adullam. It was cold, dark. Saint David sat there alone. The anointing oil was still on his memory, but the crown was nowhere in sight. He cried out to God. I cry aloud to the Lord, I lift up my voice for mercy. I pour out my complaint before him. When my spirit grows faint, it is you who watch over my way. Psalm 142. But it's where God was forming the king. And then something happened, word spread, and one by one they came. Not the influential, the distressed, the in debt, the discontented. 400 men. They didn't come for safety. They came because even in hiding, David inspired hope. And in that cave, David became their leader, not by title, not by crown, but by presence. He didn't have a palace, but he had character. He didn't offer luxury, but he gave them vision. He led with wounds still healing and prayers still trembling. This story teaches us, sometimes God hides you to shape you. The cave may feel like a delay, but it's where identity is refined. Influence isn't built in moments of applause, it's built in the shadows. God wasn't just protecting David from Saul, he was preparing him to carry the weight of kingship. Before David ever held a throne, he had to learn to lead in the dark. He didn't choose the cave, but he found purpose inside it. Whilst maybe you feel exiled from your calling, buried beneath fear, tucked away in silence. But the cave is not the end of your story. God may be pulling you away to pull something out of you, and when you feel forgotten, God is still shaping your future. Years later, when David finally became king, he ruled not just with a crown, but with the heart forged in Adullam. And so will you. Like this story, if you believe your waiting season still holds purpose, share it with someone in a cave season of their own. Subscribe for more true stories where destiny is shaped not by the spotlight, but in the shadows.